So you have traffic but no sales? Let's figure out why. Alright guys, welcome to my computer. Make sure to subscribe if you're new here, and welcome back if you're not. And let's get right to it. So today we'll talk about why you have traffic but no sales. So traffic basically means that customers have shown interest in your product or your store. So clearly something is preventing them from making the purchase. It could be a variety of factors, and we're going to discuss that right now. So since they're clicking on your ad, assuming you have good and decent click-through rates and decent cost per clicks, it's most likely isn't your image, your video, or your creative. So something must be up. So the first one is your product could be too expensive. So your price might not be justified for the amount of value that they can receive. So, for example, let's say you're selling just a watermelon slicer, for example, and it's supposed to be at 20 bucks. If your product is priced too high, they might not show an interest and they might not see the value in buying it for, let's say, $30. They can get it somewhere else for cheaper, or the price itself is not low enough for an impulse purchase. So clearly there is an issue with the pricing in that case, and this could be an issue usually for relatively higher ticket items, but then if you're selling low ticket, then it's better to just lower the price a bit. So what's the solution to this? Try split testing your price and try offering it for a lower price if you can. You can use apps like Neat A/B testing, where you can test a lower price for a few days and then compare it with your retail price, your original retail price, and see which one does perform better. So try testing this out first and see if you see any differences. So second one here is issues with your sales funnel. So there might be something wrong with your sales funnel. For example, you might not be able to check out properly, or people might not be able to process your cards properly, or there's something wrong with the shipping options and things like that. Or it could be that customers are overwhelmed with the checkout process. There's so many pop-ups, there's so many opt-ins and other factors like that. So try to keep it simple. So what's the main solution to this as well? So try going through the checkout process yourself, see if there's anything else that's wrong with the checkout, and make sure it is simple and clean so people can navigate it easier, go through the checkout process easier, your sales funnel easier, and purchase the order and make the conversion. So make sure there's nothing wrong with your checkout process, your funnel, and keep it super simple, and only keep the items that you need. So the third possibility is your website is not trustworthy enough. So this means that a website could be too spammy with too many pop-ups, opt-ins, or applications. And sometimes applications can also, they're supposed to instill trust, but they can do the opposite effect. So if you have an excess amount of apps or things like that, like 𝗿𝗲𝘀 or countdown timer, or an opt-in email or things like that, it could actually produce the opposite effect, even though it's supposed to instill trust in your customer. So try to make sure that you don't have too many pop-ups or opt-ins, and this could also potentially decrease your site speed as well. So just keep the apps that you only need and delete the ones that you don't. So the main solution to this is the less the merrier, not the more. So basically try to make sure you have all the apps only that you need and not the ones that you do not need. So go through the list of apps that you have in your Shopify backend, and check out which ones you don't need, and understand what kind of purpose it serves for your store. And if it doesn't serve a purpose, either by increasing conversions or increasing your site speed or anything beneficial, then consider deleting it. And the fourth one here is the lack of reviews. So reviews always give social proof. This has always been the case. We are social animals. We want to kind of look to other people for validation or things like that. Customers do want to know the thoughts of others, regardless of the product or service. And so looking at the products will actually, the products and the reviews of other customers can verify the quality of the product and the process, whether it was smooth, whether they got the product or not. And so that's very important for social proof. So solution here is provide proper reviews on your product page. Make sure you have reviews. And by proper, I mean, you know, the ones with pictures and with proper grammar. The last thing you would want is to have reviews that don't make sense, that people don't understand, and pictures that people can't really see, what's going on. So proper reviews and proper pictures. So last but not least, we have poor descriptions. As I mentioned in the previous videos, that description is really important. If you want to know how to write proper descriptions, I would recommend checking out my other video on how to write product descriptions that sell. But anyway, half-assed descriptions from AliExpress, the specifications and the benefits, they simply aren't enough and they won't cut it. So you have to be making sure you're highlighting the benefits of the product. This should be really easy if you have a problem-solving product. And so the solution here is, take your time to write the descriptions. And I kind of explained in detail how to do that in the other video. So, proper descriptions and, proper paragraphs, highlighting the benefits and not the features. Always be supporting your for your descriptions, supporting your benefits with the features and not, alongside with it. But your main cash line and your main paragraphs should be about the benefits and how it will make the customers feel better, or it'll benefit them in some way. So yeah, these are my 5 reasons why you might be getting traffic but no sales. So be sure to implement this and consider this if you haven't already. And these should help you increase your conversion rate and your traffic, and make you get the proper conversions that you want, and convert the traffic to actually paying customers. So this is about it, and yeah. Thanks for watching this video. Be sure to subscribe if you enjoyed the video and like the video if you got some value, and comment below what you think. Thanks for watching. Take care.